Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to this really messy desk. I have another sketchbook tour for you today. I don't know about you guys, but when the year comes to an end, I always tend to, I don't know, get like sobby and emotional and think about all the stuff that has been, and yeah, thought I'd show you my 2017 sketchbook. That's my hand, by the way. Hi. And if you recognize the quote, you're awesome, and please tell me which house you are in. It's Harry Potter. Alright. Oop, this was not cleverly positioned. Sorry about that. Okay. Deadlines, always important. And I do that all the time on the first page of my sketchbooks, just a page where I try out all my different media that I have. Medias? I never know how to say that. Please tell me. Yeah. Actually, the first good half of the sketchbook, I would say, maybe a little less, is me in January, where I still wanted to apply for university, because I have been to university. Like, I studied game design a couple of years back, but then I dropped out because I didn't really like it that much. It wasn't quite for me. It was good, but it wasn't quite for me. And then at the beginning of this year, you know, I thought to myself, maybe I should try again and apply for something else. So I wanted to apply for illustration, and I ended up never applying because I realized that I really do not want to do it. Here. That's some stuff I did for that portfolio. I think I finished this. I will put the finished illustration on the screen here somewhere. Whoops, oh my god, I really did not think this video through. Okay, yeah. Just, I don't even know. Stuff. I got a brush pen and, yeah. Kinda didn't know how to use it. These are my characters, Spencer and Ashley. Spencer is really hard. I'm so sorry. Spencer is really hard to draw. Like, honestly, I still can't figure him out. Yeah, I drew some landscape stuff. That's another illustration I did. I'm not gonna turn this around because this will not end good, but I had fun doing that, actually. Again, pretty much out of my comfort zone. I was doing all the things in the portfolio traditionally because the people at the university didn't like digital art. More illustrations that I wanted to do. I turned this into one. I think that's probably my favorite 2 pages in this sketchbook, or my favorite spread. These are my characters, but they're based on the Elder Scrolls universe. I mean, if you guys are watching my videos, you know that I'm obsessed with the Elder Scrolls universe, and I like to make my own characters and put them in that universe. It's a game series, by the way, if you don't know. So yeah, that's Eowyn, that's Vilvan, and that's my brother's character, Lodric. I like to steal him and draw him and then never show my brother because I'm embarrassed about it. Sorry. This is probably my favorite sketch of this whole sketchbook. Yeah. Ancient Anger in My Heart, that's from Medea. I really like that. Yeah, some more Elder Scrolls inspired stuff. I was really into that back then. I mean, I'm still into that, but I had a phase where I just wouldn't draw anything else. Again, that's a character from Elder Scrolls, not my own. He's a canon character, Vivek. Hate this. This is kinda alright. Love this. This is also one of my favorite sketches. Stuff for the portfolio. I wanted to do an illustration on narcissism. I think narcissism is my biggest pet peeve. Like in general, people that put themselves first are just such a pet peeve. Let me remove this because it's making a shadow. We don't want that. Okay. So I wanted to make an illustration on that. I never finished it because that was around the time when I decided I'm not going through with the application. I never sent the application in because I realized, I don't know, I was just doing stuff that I thought would get me into that uni, and I didn't want to spend like 3 to 5 years of my life studying something that nowhere near where I want to go with my art. Still trying to use that brush pen in a way, didn't really know how. She thirsted for love, but only found a mirage. Some hearts are a desert that can die wandering in. And that's by John Mark Green. It's a poem that I found probably on Pinterest, let's be honest. And yeah, it just fits this character so well. Yeah, so drew some people from behind. And you can't really, like, you see that it's metallic, but you see all the streaks. It doesn't look that bad in real life. More studies from people on Pinterest. Studies. I feel so blown away when I just compare this to my newest sketches and studies. Crazy. That's little thumbnail sketches for a Draw This Again that I did. I'll link it in the cards. It was really fun to do. I really liked it. That's an animatic that I did. I think it's in my animatic compilation that I uploaded like a month ago. I'll link it in the cards as well. It's not great, but more anatomy stuff. Arms are something that I struggle with a lot. I think, yeah, arms are one of those things that, like, I study them, but I still can't quite. I don't know why. Okay, so, I'm gonna turn this around, but I'm not gonna say anything about it because I'm embarrassed about this. Yeah, what is happening there? No, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, it's cheesy quote. It's cheesy. Yeah, I was not gonna. Just move on. Stuff. This is quite. I hope this is not too boring. The last part of the sketchbook is actually the best, where I get into more what I usually do, which is character design, so I hope you stick around to that. That's, again, an Elder Scrolls character of mine. I was kind of angry with myself because I had, apparently, I can't quite remember, but I had this really dynamic pencil sketch and then I inked it, and it doesn't look as dynamic anymore. Personally, I don't even remember the pencil sketch anymore, so I like this, you know, I don't think it's bad, but apparently back then, compared directly to the pencil sketch, this was much worse, and I was angry about that, but yeah, I can't remember this at all. More figures. This is definitely copied, like, holy crap, why? Sometimes I forget putting the names. I'm pretty sure this is from City Chrysler. This is kind of boring, I'm sorry. More anatomy. I was studying the torso. Here's stuff that I wrote down what I wanted to study, which is a lot. Just starting with the bones. I didn't learn all of them. Like, I can remember the most important ones by name, but I mostly learned the placement and not really the names, while with the torso muscles I learned them all because I had actually fun learning them. I'm not very good at remembering things, but I don't know, I like to brag about those things. Yeah, so that's totally why I learned all of them. More torso anatomy, movements, like these are all copied from tutorials on the internet that I found, so. That is a random page, and that is my character Irwin. I hope you can see this, but this is like gold acrylic and like silver. It's kind of hard to tell. I like how this turned out, especially the boots. Not so much this part, but the boots are nice. Oops, oh god, I'm kicking the microphone. Okay, more Elder Scrolls stuff. Yeah, that's when I kind of came up with the idea for my comic. It's based on a nightmare that I had. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just some notes about like fashion in the 1920s, because that's when the story takes place. Yeah, also based on a nightmare, this little drawing here. Okay, that's just some planning stuff. Yeah, sometimes I put like really random stuff in my sketchbooks. Well, one of my D&D characters. That's an animatic I want to do in the future about one of my stories. Yeah, took like a huge break, maybe a month or maybe 2, I don't know, it wasn't that huge, but yeah. And decided that, cause there are only a few pages left, and I don't know why, but for some reason I thought, you know what, I don't feel like finishing this. I'm not happy with the sketchbook. But I then kind of said to myself, you know what, no, gonna finish this. I have pulled the trigger on This Awful Truth is lyrics from a song. Totally can't remember what it's called anymore, but I guess it will come up if you Google that. And I really like that line. That like really punched me in the face, so to speak. And yeah. And here is the stuff that I love. Character design. These are for my fantasy story, and back then, it's a few months ago, but I didn't really know in which direction I want to go with the designs yet. I still, like, I'm leaning towards that, but I'm still not so sure. And that's character Saf. She is the one that I'm currently drawing the fan comic about, which, again, is only a few pages, so, you know, I'm not really doing a comic, it's just for practice. I always say that when I talk about this, but yeah. I was kind of, she's a fan character from a book series, and in that book series people get very old, like 400 plus years, like even more. So I was trying to think like of outfits for her during different times in history. So this is like 17th century apparel, I guess, or like my twist on 17th century apparel. Okay, last few pages. That's the character from that book series called Serpine. I was kind of trying to imagine him in the 18th century. Yeah. Another canon character from that series called Solomon. That's my character Seth with him. That's her like in modern times, you know, versus 17th century. Stuff, characters from our D&D sessions, figures, and that's the last page. Okay, This was done on the what is that? 22nd of August. I really don't like this page, but I was just trying to finish this very quickly, and yeah, my character Eowyn again, kind of another outfit idea, and yeah, so this took me from January 15th to August 22nd. And by the way, this sticker is by my friend Annie, who is super awesome, and her handle is Annie Flies Away, so please check her out. I will link her in the cards and in the description. She's also open for commission. I'm gonna like plug this here because she's really awesome. Yeah, that's it. And that's the back. Yeah, so that's kind of a weird sketchbook. I'm not proud of this because a lot of this is stuff that I didn't have fun, you know, especially the first like half of the sketchbook where I was still trying to apply to university. I didn't really have any fun doing this. Thanks for watching this. I hope this wasn't too long for such a short little sketchbook. It's not that thin though. It's not. It's okay. Subscribe, please. Bye.